Hello and welcome to this demo video. Before we get started, I'd just like to explain to you a few things which will relate to all of the basic range spreadsheets. Number one, there is a key on the intro and setup tab of all of the spreadsheets showing what the different color headers mean. The blue headers mean that the cell's formulated, so it's locked and you can't change it. The yellow headers are where you can input data, and occasionally there might be some gray headers, which is just a different kind of data input, but we'll include instructions as and when that happens. The other thing that you can be aware of is there are ways in which you can damage the spreadsheet. So please do take a look at the link where you see this image, which will take you to a web page to show you how to better preserve your spreadsheet. Please feel free to keep a blank version of the spreadsheet somewhere, so that if you do mess up a spreadsheet that you're using, you can in fact just open a new one, a blank one. And some of the spreadsheets only last for a year, and then you've got a blank one to start the following year. So do keep a blank copy as a backup somewhere. And lastly, wherever you see this image, you can click on it. It'll take you back to the store where you purchased this product to see if you've got anything, any more products. One last thing, to see a demo video, you can click on this on a link that looks like this in order to go to the demo video, but that'll take you to the most recent demo. If in fact we've done upgrades and you're using an older version and you'd like to see the demo relating to your version, then do click on the watch on YouTube link, which will take you to that specific video on YouTube. So I think that's all you need to know. So without further ado, let's move on to this demo video. Thank you.
Right, hello and welcome to the demo video for the Six Nations schedule. Now, this is at the time of recording this video, I've got two Six Nations spreadsheets. One of them is an office sweepstakes spreadsheet where you can have a whole lot of people predicting results. This Six Nations schedule is an individual one, so it's really just for one person. There's a bit of interaction stuff going on. I'll show you how it works. But really it's just for one person. There's not space for multiple predictions on one spreadsheet. So let me just show you how it works. This first sheet where we normally have some settings and things, what this does is it shows you what you've done and what still needs to be done on the spreadsheet. So this first season tab, the season setup tab, that should all be done because I updated at the beginning of each season for the following season. If I haven't done that, you can do that on the season setup, but usually I've done that beforehand. I'll go back to that in a minute and show you how to do that, but I want to show you the rest of the spreadsheet first. On the fixtures and predictions, on the fixtures, predictions and results tab, that's where you enter your predictions and the actual results, and it'll tick as you've done them. So obviously these you do at the beginning more than likely. This is an ongoing one, ongoing completion after each stage, each match. And then you can look at the reports and view the standings, which are always working. At any stage, you can click on those two tabs, and then the season honors and reviews, that will become available at the end of the season. So all you need to do at the start, the season setup should be done. As I said, I'll come back and show you how that works. All you do is you fill in your predictions. Now you need to predict them before the actual matches start, because once the matches start, they'll lock. So they'll lock. In fact, I think it's 24 hours before the match starts. I think it is. They're locked down, and you can't actually fill them in anymore. So you want to fill these scores in before the matches. As you can see, those are still unlocked. So you put the score in here. So if you think Wales and Italy, for example, is going to be 31-12, you can put 31-12, and then you can put how many tries they would have scored. I'm not too sure what they would be, 5 and 2. So if you did something like that, for example, you put in the score and the tries, and you put in all of your predictions throughout the spreadsheet. And then as the results happen, put the exact same things as what you've got here, but obviously the correct results into the actual score. And what this will do is it will work out how you say the table should look, and what the results should be, and what the actual results are. Then what you can do is you can come here anytime. You can come to this page and you simply fill in the match number. Select the match numbers from your fixtures and setup. Those are the match numbers there. So if I want to do a preview, say for example of Scotland England, match number 5, I can come here and just select match number 5, and it'll show me Scotland versus England. If I've put in a prediction, it'll show me what my prediction is. if there's an actual scores being completed, it'll show me what the actual score is. It'll give me a bit of information about the game and who should win that as far as rankings and that kind of thing are concerned, and obviously the fixtures and everything. So this is just a bit of fun and entertainment as you go along by just simply selecting the match. The standings, this will show you what the actual table looks like, and this will show you what your table looks like based on your predictions. So you can see how the two compare as to what yours and the actual scores, how they differ. If I remember correctly, this only updates as you put the live scores in. So even if you put in your predictions, it'll only show this table as far in as you've actually put in final results. So because I've put in already in my predictions for that Wales Italy, but it's not actually showing up yet on here until I put the actual result in, and then you'll see these two tables, so you can see how the actual table compares to your table. Season's honours, at the end of the season, this will populate. This will show you who the champion is and who the winner and all the rest of it are between these two different games. These are all the games that are cups within the Six Nations. Show you who the winners are, and it'll show you who the Six Nations champions are. And then again, at the end of the season, your this will populate. So what it'll do is it'll show you all the matches. It'll show you the results and the tries and the margin. So in other words, the margin between the two different scores, where you predicted an exact match, that kind of thing. And it'll show you the final standings, the prediction and actual, and it'll give you a little graph here to show you what you got correct and what you got incorrect as far as the positions are concerned. So this is just at the end of the season to be able to see how accurate your predictions were. So those two tabs are completely automated. Everything will happen on them. This tab is completely automated. This one's automated. You just select the match. So all you really need to do is fill in the scores and the tries for your predictions for each of those matches, and then put in the actual score and tries after that, after the match has obviously happened. If there's 0 tries, don't leave it blank. Actually put in a 0, and that is all you need to do. Let me explain to you how to do the setup, just in case you get involved in one of these and I haven't done it. When you select the year, and when you input the year, what it does is it sorts these to give the right teams home and away. And then all you need to do is go and put in the date of each of these fixtures. So as you can see, the fixtures aren't in order. They go logically through all the teams and put the fixtures down. So you can go in and put the date fixture. You don't need to put in the year. Just put in the date. So 9th of February, 7th of March, that kind of thing, throughout all the different fixtures, and then put in the time of the fixture. And what that does is then that works out that date, that time with this year, and it gives you the date, and that's how it will then schedule those fixtures. Here I've got the stadium names and the capacity and the city of the stadium. That one just simply feeds through to the match preview and report. And here I've put in the teams ranking, their world ratings just before the tournament takes place. I put that in, and that also obviously also just helps with the match preview and that kind of thing. So if you want to set up, you can. If you need to change anything, you can do so. If any of the fixtures change, that type of thing. But just do bear in mind that if you change one of the fixture dates, when you come back to this predictions, those fixtures will change here, but your old scores will still be in their old places. So if you do change any fixtures, you're just going to have to go and update those scores, because, for example, if this fixture here moves up to, for some strange reason, then these will change, but your results will still stay where they are. So you want to try and get that sorted out before you start putting in results. But as I said, that this page should always, I've always usually done that before the start of each tournament, but just in case you need to edit anything. And as I said, if you come back to this page, as you tick things off, as you've entered all of your predictions, you'll see that'll change to a tick. And when you enter the actual results, that'll change to a tick. And then when the season's over, that'll change to a tick. And that's just showing you what still needs to be done, if anything. But yeah, I hope that helps, and I hope that you enjoy it. And if you're as big a rugby fan as I am, you should enjoy this, and hopefully it'll add a bit of excitement to your Six Nations. Thank you very much. Goodbye.